Hey everyone! Starting May 26, we have a brand new event, the Empire of Light and Dark, and with it comes 4 brand new summons. Now in Japan, this was the banner that saw the arrival of Titus from Final Fantasy X. Unfortunately, for Global, they did not include him with the banner. So what they may do is actually have a Final Fantasy X banner that features both Titus and Riku. Now that would be amazing. So once again, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for the 6-star of Warrior of Light and Titus. But this is actually an awesome banner. So let's dive right in and check out the 4 brand new units. First up, we have Jean. She's a badass looking gunner, but has really mediocre stats. She's a typical 3-star base that can be awoken to a 5-star. Her Trust Master reward is the best thing about her. It's Machine Gun Plus, which is a gun that does an incredible 120 damage, and it's a 2-handed weapon. She does come with Natural Man-Eater, and her piercing shot does partial, unmitigated damage to 1 enemy. Our next unit is Abel. He's a 3-star base unit and he's a mercenary. All of his stats are very low, besides attack. His Trust Master reward is Bowie Knife, and honestly, shouldn't be on a 3-star base unit because it is awesome. It has a pretty high attack in 82, but it enables dual wield. So by equipping this, you'll actually be freeing up a materia slot to make your character even stronger. And since he's a 3-star base unit, the chances of pulling him are very good. You'll actually probably end up pulling multiple of him. I really wish his stats weren't so low because he comes with some pretty decent abilities. He comes with Natural Man-Eater, he has Barrage, but his best ability is Disturbing Knife, which damages 3 times and randomly either poisons, paralyzes, puts to sleep, confuses, or inflicts a disease upon an enemy. That's a really good ability. Now Grace is the 4-star base unit of the banner. Overall, she has really good stats. They highlight her attack at 143, but what jumps out at me is her HP of 6,200. That's the part they should have highlighted. Now sticking with the theme of good Trust Master rewards, this time we have Magic Amplifier, which does MP plus 20%, Magic plus 25%, and Spirit plus 25%. Now this accessory was almost tailor-made to be put on Y'Stola, or any other healer that has magic abilities as well. Her first ability is Battle Cyborg. It boosts HP by 30% and all elemental resistances by 15%. Now this is the kind of ability that would be great for a trial boss. Final Sequence is her next ability. It KOs the caster and damages all enemies. Now depending on how strong that damage is, I'm really not seeing how often you're really going to use this ability. Unlimited is the final ability they have featured here. It randomly boosts all parameters of the caster or inflicts berserk status on the caster. So it's really hit or miss, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of abilities that depend on randomness. Last up, we have Wilhelm. He's our 5-star base unit, and oddly looks like Soze's twin brother. Just based on stats, he's got everything you want out of a tank. He's got high HP, decent attack, very high defense, good MP, decent magic, and really high spirit. His Trust Master reward, Imperial Shield, is fantastic. It's got 65 defense, but it's also got 65 spirit as well. That would be great to slap on any tank, whether it's Cecil, Warrior of Light, or even Wilhelm. Now on the Japanese side, he's actually ranked really high as a tank. But if you notice, he's got some global exclusive abilities here, which ranks him even higher in global. First, we have Loyal Guardian, which boosts resistance to all status ailments and fills the LB gauge with each turn. That's a really good exclusive ability. Next, we have General Battle Cry. It boosts attack, magic, and the LB gauge fill rate for all the allies. that's great. Gamepedia already has some detailed information on Wilhelm, so let's go check it out. His first ability is Guard Smite. It's physical damage to one enemy and decreased damage taken by 50% for one turn to the caster. Shield Bash is physical damage to one enemy, but there's the chance to inflict Confuse to one enemy, and that's a 30% rate. General Command increases defense and spirit by 50% for 3 turns to the caster, which is perfect for any tank to have. Imperial Lance does physical damage to one enemy with a 1.4 multiplier. His last ability is Impregnable. It increases his chance of being targeted to 100% for 3 turns, but it decreases his damage taken by 30% for 3 turns, so this is a great version of Provoke. His first trait is Draw Attacks. It increases his chance of being targeted by 50%. This trait is actually what made Snow a pretty decent punching bag as a tank. At level 32, Wilhelm gets Counter, but at level 58, he also gets Eye for an Eye, which actually doubles his chance to counter. And at level 42, he gets his 20% Spirit passive. Insatiable Heart is a great trait to have. It increases his defense and spirit by 75% when his HP drops below 30%. At level 39 of his 6-star, he gets his passive of HP plus 30%, and at level 67, he gets his passive of his defense plus 30%, both important to being a good tank. At level 75, he gets Guardian, which increases his defense by 25% when equipped with a heavy shield, and it also increases his defense by 20% when he's equipped with heavy armor. And Fortress allows Wilhelm to recover a little bit of HP while he's guarded. In my honest opinion, Wilhelm sets the new standard for being a tank, at least until Warrior Light gets his 6-star. To sum up, this is a great banner. You have a fantastic unit in Wilhelm, and you also have 2 3-star base units that have great Trust Master rewards. I would love to hear what you guys think of these units in the comments below, and feel free to subscribe to this channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius videos.